Welcome back, fellow gamers. So I wanted to talk to you today about Doom. In August, I streamed the campaign through my channel, and I said many times how much of a blast it was to play. And now that I've beaten it and I've put it down for a few weeks, I took the time to reflect on what that game was to me and how I felt it performed. So this is kind of a post-completion analysis, review, whatever you want to call it. I feel that for me it's the best way to really evaluate what I think of a game is to hold off all judgment beforehand, play it with a fresh set of eyes, and then reflect upon it and give you my analysis. So if you still haven't picked up Doom, this might be a good resource for you to evaluate if you want the game. So I will start off by saying that the only exposure I had to Doom before picking it up was I was a participant in the multiplayer beta. The multiplayer beta really, it was an okay, I found it was a vanilla type of game. I played it a few times. Didn't think much of it. I then picked it up online through somebody who had already finished the game for 30 bucks. Popped it in, and immediately I was taken aback about how fun the game was to play, but not only that, how it managed to recapture what made Doom so successful in the 90s, but also add that extra layer that you would expect in today's first-person shooter environment. There was non-stop action from start to finish, there's interactivity, and there was the patented Doom secrets that were just littered throughout the game, which I loved. Getting face to face with all these reimagined characters, it was phenomenal. I think it was probably one of the best first-person shooter campaign experiences I've ever had, at least since Halo and maybe Perfect Dark on the Nintendo 64 along with GoldenEye. That's how high I hold this game in regards. Now, I will say this, I played a bit of the multiplayer, didn't really enjoy it that much. The real benefit of this game is the single player experience. And if you are somebody that's really looking for an experience in that environment where you can just pop in the game, play the story mode, and then be done with the game, this is the perfect game for you. It's got a lot of action. A lot of people didn't like the way Doom 3 was more survival horror. Well, this has returned to its roots of really like classic shoot 'em up, just beat everybody in the face with your guns. I always had a smile on my face when I was playing through the game. I was looking forward to those big areas where you know there'd just be a lot of activity, like switching out, cycling your guns, getting up close and personal, performing glory kills. Like, oh my god, glory kills were amazing. I had no idea those were a thing. And when when I did discover it, it was like, wow. The campaign took me about 16 to 20 hours to do. So still very lengthy for a single player experience, especially a first person shooter. We get them usually on average 8 to 12. So this one here did exceed expectations, and I for one really felt like I had gotten my value's worth out of the game. Like I said, I got it for $30. I wouldn't have felt the value proposition would have been there if I paid full retail. Luckily, if you're in the United States, I know GameStop has now dropped the price. I do believe to $30 brand new, or even $20 depending on where you're located. If you're anywhere else in the world, you still might need to pay a bit more. So I would suggest, if you're looking to get the game, check out Craigslist, check out Kijiji, check out any secondhand website that you can, and go for it that way. And yeah, like I'm gushing about the game. I think I might do another playthrough just because I enjoyed it so much and I want to really relive the experience with a new fresh set of eyes now that I've completed the game in its entirety. I spent, I think, half the game thinking that the game was about to be over, so I was pushing towards the end of the game while not really appreciating everything that there was to appreciate. Now that's saying a lot because I really appreciate the game. I really appreciate the visuals and detail that went into the game, but I feel that it could have been more if I just sat back. If I wasn't streaming and I wasn't continuously focused on moving on, I think I would have taken more time to really explore all the levels. And that's what I would like to do, so I might take it offline for another playthrough. But I definitely believe, believe that you should give this game a look at if you're looking at a cool first-person shooter experience. Let me know what you think. If you've watched the streams with me, did you have as much fun as I did? Because I had a blast, which is really evident in the stream. But if not, what didn't you like about the game? What did you like about the game? I would love to know. Leave your comments in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. If you'd like to see more,
click on one of the two videos that are there, or click on show more in the description below to see when and what we upload, as well as when we stream. And if you need an update on what exactly we're going to be streaming that week, don't be shy to hit us up in the comments or reach out to us on Twitter. We'll be more than happy to chat. Until next time, good gaming.